1969, set by John Neighbor at Montreal 4 years ago. This year's Olympic gold medal winning time, a second over that John Neighbor world record, and John will be watching this race with extreme interest because the leading qualifier, that man, Bob Jackson, swimming in lane 4, swam in preliminaries today a time of 56:04, which is not only the best in the world this year, but the second best all time. Jackson, 1978 world champion in the event, just graduated from the University of Arizona, and a man who has shared domination in the United States in this event for the past few years with Peter Rocca.
Backstroke. Take your mark.
But what a field, because between lanes 2 and 7, you have 6 of the all-time 12 best performances ever in this event. Lane 1, Jesse Basayo. Lane 2, Rick Carey. Lane 3, David Marsh. Lane 4, Jackson. Lane 5, Peter Rocca. Lane 6, Clay Britt. Lane 7, Steve Barnicoat, who won the 200-meter backstroke earlier in the meet. Lane 8, John Ings. As they come down toward the 50-meter mark, it's very close in the middle of the pool, but it looks like Clay Britt in lane 6, Peter Rocca in lane 5, and Bob Jackson in 4 are ahead. And as they come off the wall, Mark, it looks like Jackson's taking the lead.
Well, Jackson's stroke looks really, really nice. He's keeping his head perfectly straight. His chin is right on his chest so he doesn't bob his shoulders too much. Enables him to drop one of those shoulders left and right for each stroke. Although he's being pressured really heavily there by Peter Rocca in lane number 5.
Jackson and Rocca are coming down toward the wall together. They're just ahead of the rest of the field. It's going to be a very tight finish. Jackson straining, Rocca straining. It looks like Peter Rocca got there first. 56-64, yes, it is Rocca who has won the race. Jackson finishes second, and third place goes to the man up in lane 2, Rick Carey. But a lightning finish over the last 20 meters by Peter Rocca did it, and he upsets Bob Jackson. Jackson, who in the preliminaries had swum the second best time on the all-time list, and Jackson's performance here would have been good enough to get him a bronze medal in the Olympic Games. Rocca's performance here would have been good enough for a silver medal. Now we're going to have another look at the finish in slow motion. Lanes 4 and 5, Mark.
Peter Rocca, with the orange cap on, was driving his arms very, very smoothly and decisively right for the finish there. Drives underwater, touches underwater. Jackson had the touch at the top of the water, and that's what gave Peter the first place finish.
Well, those two men have dominated the backstroke sprints for the last few years in the United States. Sometimes one wins, sometimes it's the other. Today, it was Rocca, the winner. Bob Jackson in second place. Third place went to Rick Carey in lane 2, and they would have been good enough for silver and bronze at Moscow.